Jackson Radio Show.
Open Society is his organisation. It is the biggest political campaigning group in financial terms the world has ever seen. It's already raised $15 billion. Another $18 billion had been pledged. So whether George Soros managed to get other donors to support him on that night, frankly, is irrelevant.
Well, it's quite relevant when it comes to this anti-Brexit campaign.
It's completely irrelevant because he can sign as big a cheque as he wants. This man interferes in elections and referendums all over the Western world.
That was Nigel Farage talking about George Soros and the amount of money that this guy puts into disrupting civilization. Truly Dr. Evil. Glad you guys are here. KJRadio.com. Kevin Jackson shows what you're listening to. 844-551-8255. I don't even understand why this guy, George Soros, what's the motivation for this, man? I mean, you have that kind of money. You're as old as George Soros is. You would think he would just say, man, I'm good. You would think George Soros would just say, the world is my oyster. I want to invite everybody to come and hang out. I've got so much money I couldn't spend it in 2 lifetimes. The dude will be lucky to be alive in a year. And he's still meddling. What is the deal? What would possess you to do that, to be that? I don't get it. I'm trying to understand it. Because, I look at leftism and I just go, these are people that get up in the morning looking to make trouble. None of us do. It's quite the opposite. We get up in the morning going, how do we solve problems? You begin with your own. You don't project your problems on other people. If you can't pay your bills, you're going, okay, I got to go get work. I got to get my medical done. You look at your problems and you start solving problems. Now, maybe it's because we have some belief in something higher. I was saying to somebody the other day, why am I going to get worried about something? If you truly believe that there's a higher power, that God is looking over, it's not going to say that it's easy, but here's what God promises you. If you believe in me, I'll get you through it. I'm not going to tell you that it's going to be easy, but I will get you through it. So that's the promise. The promise is, oh no, I'm going to get you through it and you're going to come out smelling like a rose, man. That guy that, hit your car, so what, he doesn't have insurance. You're going to be a millionaire when it's all said and done because, no, you're not. Your car will get fixed. Your life will return to normal. You may still walk with a limp, but God will get you through it. And whatever the lesson is that comes through it is what God expects. That's why it was there. I listened to The Rock talk about when he played in the Arena Football League, got picked up by a team, and he says they went to play the first game, I don't know where, somewhere in Canada or somewhere. I think it was Vancouver. And he says, I played that day, and he says, and I was cut the next day. I played for the team for a day. I was playing professional football, Arena League. And he goes, they cut me the next day. And he goes, it was the best thing that happened to me. And you're going, what? He goes, yeah, because it killed my dream of being in the NFL. Yeah, that was his dream. He goes, it crushed it. I couldn't even make it in the Arena Football League. Wasn't going to make it in the NFL. So he goes, then I shifted gears and I went another direction. And now what? Look at me now. And it was an inspirational story that said, your dream can die. You may not have any control over it, but you know what? You can dream bigger. You can do more. Now I'm going to tell you how the left would tell that story. It would be a story of failure. How many people, got in the way of The Rock? And even though he's successful, there are people that stopped him. It could have been because of racism, because he was Samoan and black and, whatever else. That's what was the impediment to him. And yeah, so what? He made it. There's still forces out there that are trying to get you, and they will get you. Look, don't believe what The Rock is saying about success, because no, he got lucky. Those forces exist. Forces of evil. Yeah, like George Soros. I'm just saying, man, you can't win with these guys. But now we're winning. I wrote a piece called Why Donald Trump Will Never Lose to the Left. Never. You heard me. Never. Never going to lose to the left. And in case you haven't noticed, The left worked tirelessly to make Trump look like he's an egotistical racist bigot who's unhinged, unworthy to sit in the Oval Office, a conspirator who worked with Russians and all other kinds of things, who also sleeps with hookers and you name it. That's what they've painted this guy to be. They love characterizing conservatives and Republicans as the bad guys. We're the bad guys, not George Soros, not Steyer, guys putting millions and millions of dollars to upend the democratic system, influencing minds with lies, complete fabricated lie campaigns that gain traction and have up to this point even ruined lives. The left doesn't care if they ruin you. That Michael Flynn's a perfect example. I don't need to rehash it, but this dude is a hero. He's a 3-star general in the military, man, and gets onto the president's cabinet. And they ruin him. They ruin him with lies. They spy on him and all kinds of stuff. I just want you to think about it this way. Imagine if the government decided to spy on you and just to get any dirt at all. It wouldn't take them a week. You people would be, most of us would be, I don't even know. You'd be crying. And certainly these leftists, oh my gosh, man, you'd find out they're pedophiles, sexual deviants of other sorts. They are, the worst part of man would come out, and it wouldn't take a day before you'd have all the dirt you need. For at least for us, it would take a week. I'm just saying, they're the ones who are evil. They need Americans to fear you, the good guys. And you know what? You're not the perfectly good guys. You're the good guys. Flawed, but good. Your hearts are in the right place. For reals. But when they paint you as the bad guys, they can then go out and do all the evil they want because you become the bad person. Donald Trump, look at what he does, man. This is a dude that colludes with Russians, sleeps with hookers. He, tries to all the negative things you can imagine. He's a sexist. He wants to destroy Muslims, Mexicans, black people. Well, luckily, we're around to help you. Wink. That's what the left is. Yeah, we're here to help you, black people. Mexicans, we got your back. Hey, Muslims, just come on in. We're taking care of you. Women, we don't sweat it. We're not going to let these predators on you. Just Harvey Weinstein occasionally. You young boys, hey, Kevin Spacey, yeah, we know about him, but look, we can contain it. The demonizing tactics of the left, these types of tactics, the Alinsky rulebook, have worked for decades. They've used them for decades. The left make God-fearing, good conservatives look like the Antichrist when they're done with you. They run you through the mill. Look at Judge Roy Moore. Probably a very decent dude. I've never met him, but I'd be willing to bet he's as decent as they come. You want to know why? Because the left just attacked the man like he was Lucifer himself. While they were playing cards with Lucifer over the weekend. That's what the left was doing. They had the devil over for cards and hors d'oeuvres and then accused Roy Moore of being the devil. They take pride in ruining careers. The left takes pride in ruining lives. Not even a glance back. Not even a look in the rearview mirror to see what's up, man. They just top down on the convertible and they cruise on down the highway. Crushing dreams, crushing lives. They don't care if your kids, if they can make you into a pedophile and make your kids commit suicide, the left would do it, and they wouldn't miss a minute of sleep. Demonizing tactics. And they've thrown the kitchen sink at President Donald Trump. What part of his life haven't they attacked? They attacked Barron, his child. They attack his older children. Imply that Donald Trump wants to sleep with his daughter. They attack his marriage, his ethics. They attack his business acumen. He's had bankruptcies. Yeah, but he's had a lot of successful businesses. How many successful businesses has Barack Obama had? None. I could go on. They attack this man at every turn. And when they can't get him, they make it up. He's colluding with the Russians. But Trump made one comment about Putin. He's like, yeah, I mean, Putin, what do you want me to do? He's a member of the world community. Of course I'd work with him. Oh, he's in collusion. That's what they do. He's in collusion with Putin. I guess what Barack Obama wasn't when he met with him. Hillary Clinton wasn't when she met with him and brokered uranium one deals. I mean, what more? I mean, just the idea that they would even bring that up, I find unbelievable. But they do it. But Trump's never going to lose to him. And you're going, Kevin, how can you say that Trump's never going to? He's not. Trump will never lose an ideological battle to the left. He won't lose a media battle to the left. It won't happen. But you're going to have to wait for me to tell you how it won't happen, because we got to take a break.
Kevin Jackson
on the Black Sphere Radio Network.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177, or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.